Hello and a very warm welcome to this mecca of steam enthusiasts, the world's very first preserved railway, the Talyllyn. And this is Tywyn Wharf Station, where slate brought down from the Brynglas quarry would be transshipped to the standard gauge railway and on to roof the houses of the world. There's something special about the Talyllyn. Its iconic mix of ramshackle four-wheeled coaches and slate-built water columns are unique symbols of this railway, often captured in images from films in the 60s telling tales of pioneering adventure, taking us right back to the very beginning of the heritage railway movement. So much has changed in those intervening years, and yet, here on this still very accessible and very friendly railway, so much has remained the same. As if to prove the point, here is engine number 1, Talyllyn herself trundling down into the platform, just as she has for the last 160 years. Built specifically for this railway in 1864 by Fletcher Jennings & Co in Cumbria, this locomotive is one of the oldest regularly running steam locomotives in the world. And her most recent overhaul brought her back into service for the 2024 season better than ever. The first exercise is a shunt of the whole train back onto the head shunt for maximum platform space. Then it's off to get coal and water for the next service. As Talyllyn toddles quietly around the yard, one can easily be taken back to those early faded pictures of the first volunteers loading the engine by hand with bucket and shovel. Coaling completed, she needs to get the four-wheeled open coach number 11 that's been sitting in the number 2 road and attach it to the train for this peak 12:20 departure. And then our time is upon us. And with a blast of the whistle, another train follows the timeless tradition and begins another journey up the line. Less than half a mile up the line is Pendre Works, and its now extensive storage sheds and engineering workshops. and as we pass by the windows of the locomotive shed, we can just about make out the shape of number 4 Edward Thomas and possibly even number 2 Dolgoch. First proper station on the line is Rhydyronen, but it's nothing more than a brief request stop, and then we're up the line again, drifting through the lowland fields up to the passing loop at Brynglas. At Brynglas, we wait for the down train, hauled by number 3 Sir Haydn, named after Sir Haydn Jones, who owned and ran the railway in its last years, before gifting the railway to the Talyllyn Preservation Society in 1950, ensuring the line never closed and lived on after his death. As we approach Dolgoch station, we pass over the Dolgoch viaduct before rounding the curve into the platform. Dolgoch is the quintessential Talyllyn station and a great place to alight for a short walk to the nearby waterfalls. We get the right of way and we climb through the woodlands, and on a sunny July day there's nowhere better to be. at Quarry Sidings is diesel shunter number 12 with an engineering train. Named Sir Cadfan, number 12 is one of 3 identical locomotives bought in 2008 from the Royal Navy Ammunition Depot at Tywyn in South Wales. Passenger trains used to terminate at Abergynolwyn, the final section being for quarry trains only. But in 1976, the Preservation Society opened a platform, and so we pause only briefly and head off up the line. The quarry incline winding gear and stonework seen here is a reminder of the line's original purpose as we enter Nant Gwernol station. The locomotive runs around the train and after a brief pause sets off back down to Abergynolwyn. We pause for half an hour at Abergynolwyn, enjoying a refreshing beverage and toilet stop. Time to take a proper look at the carriages and the engine. Down the valley again at Brynglas, and we're waiting for Sir Haydn with the up train. The sun shines as we enjoy the final section back to Wharf Station and finish back where we began. What a wonderful railway. Thanks for watching.